wanting to
caught
fight.
up on, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Causing more trauma and confusion. You breaking your peace.
Breaking your peace.
You're never gonna. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna be a greater version of yourself. Being in your own way. The worst enemy is your inner me.
That's it. So y'all heard that? Y'all heard
enemy
that? Put your pride aside.
Is
Even though to all, even the lovers, especially the lovers, that's one of the things that will definitely destroy relationships so fast. If you know your third eye, you best believe we got a third ear.
Yeah. Everybody's not supposed to be in your life for the long season. Is just in your life for
a moment.
Yeah, because seasons change. You got different seasons. Quick. You got 4 seasons throughout the year, and they change. And that's another thing that we need to be in tune with us as a people, as the indigenous people, the cosmic, multi-dimensional, time-traveling beings that we are. We need to be in tune with our metaphysical self, but we also need to be in tune with ourselves when it comes to cleansing certain times of the years. It's different seasons, 4 main seasons. Each season, as the seasons change throughout the year, we supposed to literally detox ourselves and make sure that we are as pure as we possibly can be to stay on.
So you talking about like fasting and
fasting, doing all of the natural things that uplift the metaphysical self, and the mental self, like your soul, the way your soul is able to process this new form of you being a god. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you doing different. You're not doing nothing different than. You ain't doing nothing different than you was when you was believing in another God externally.
Exactly.
So
you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Everything
I was
different.
listening to you talk. I was actually checking out one of your videos, and you was breaking down the fact that the God is within us. Do you think that is the big finesse about religion, is that they trick people into not believing in themselves, but to taking that same power into putting it into something that they can't prove?
That's the ultimate finesse game. That's why they know they playing chess while they give us the checkers. They been knowing I got a song I'm gonna release, and that's the part of the main part of the hook. They hook you into
the J. That J is a hook. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the J is a hook. You see what I'm saying? So, which didn't exist in the Old Testament. Right. The letter J wasn't in the Old Testament. So, we not sitting up here tripping y'all on this podcast. We've been misnobbing and tricked into giving up our land and thinking that if we say something and question it, that son of or the Almighty that begins with the letter J gonna come and strike us down with a lightning rod or something. You know what I'm saying?
Now the Christians
man, silly rabbit, tricks off of kids. Don't follow the white rabbit.
Christians be Christian.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man.
I'm joking, y'all. But look,
you say the what? Which is
the Christians be Christian in them now. So
Yeah, they could be Christian in them, but that's the thing is that you can't bring. The other side of the portal don't know what that means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
you said something I won't get into. I can't wait to it, but go ahead.
Our ancestors descended upon this earth, which means that they came from ascension. To descend means that you are already in ascension, and you had to come down from that. So our ancestors, we in an image and likeness of them. Like whether we like it or not, whether we accept it or not, whether we know it or not, we just have to.
So this is what I want to get into. I want to break this down. You know what I'm saying? You're saying for the most part that we've been hoodwinked, we've been bamboozled.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so what's the ultimate thing? So like all these lies, if we believe in these lies, ultimately I'm gonna say something. I'm just gonna throw this out here. It seems to me, from what I'm gathering, is that what'd you say? Y'all heard something?
I did.
Yeah, I heard, but I don't think you talking to us.
Okay, all right, y'all sure? Because you know what I'm saying? I could run fast, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let y'all know. Y'all just catch me, or y'all just catch
Yeah,
me
I'll let
getting
you
y'all
know
call
tomorrow.
Y'all pick me up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking back. I'm
No,
not
I'm telling you now, cuz.
I'm gone.
Yeah, gotta go.
You heard me? Yeah, I'm out of there. So, you know, if y'all need to holler at me now before I grab my little phone. I'm gonna grab something to call with when I finally slow down and stop.
I know that's
Give
right.
me something to drink.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, if anything else pop off, I'm gone. I'm just letting y'all know. Just holler at me outside. But look, check this out. So I wanna make this make sense because when it comes down to it, what if we don't free ourselves? Then because it seems like you're trying to free people. It seems like you're trying to help people get to a place. But what if I'm gonna be the devil's advocate? I like to use the word devil's advocate specifically because I don't like to use the word devil's advocate, so I'm gonna use it. So me being a devil's advocate, if I don't listen to you, if I'm a listener and I don't listen to you, I don't take heed to what you're saying. What big deal is it gonna make?
It's gonna be your big deal. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be depending
What's
on
that big deal?
That depends on what's a big deal to you. What seems to be matters to you on a big scale versus what seems to matter to you on a small scale. It just depends on what you can tolerate, how much you can literally tolerate as far as being bothered by something that's concerned. Because everybody should. I would like for everybody to make the transition. Like I would love, but it's just obviously plain and simple. It's inevitable that it most likely won't happen too at the same time, which is okay.
Right.
Because you literally, energy don't die.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go into another form. Worst case scenario is that you just gonna have to start from scratch all over again in another vessel or in another fungus that cling to the soul.
Okay. All right. Let me break this down. Yeah. This is what I'm gathering. I'm gathering from you that you're saying that there are some wizards and warlocks that are running the world, and that they have created a book and they've created some doctrine to engulf and enslave people into it mentally and spiritually, psychologically.
Yep.
Make them feel inadequate. Yep. Make them feel like they're not enough. Psychologically damage them and abuse them, and then give them a problem with saying that they're sinners, they're horrible people,
make them hate themselves,
they're dirty rags, and then they're gonna turn around and give them solution.
Exactly.
The solution is we have a white Jesus for you in the sky, and he can save you. All you got to do is say 17 Hail Marys full of grace, and if you commit a sin, all you got to do is go and confess it in the confessional box.
Oh, and don't forget vote.
Yeah, and
don't forget vote.
Make sure you tithe and offering. Hold on, almost done. And so once you do that, then we can, make sure that if anything major goes on, you don't rise up. You don't call your ancestors to whip none of us. You just call on our white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Our black Jesus. You paint him. We're going to give you a couple years. You can just paint him black.
Right.
But at the end of the day, as long as you call on him, you know what I'm saying? When we do you something, you're not going to come fight for your own because we gave you something to bow down with.
Exactly.
As long as you're on your knees, you can't stand up.
Right.
That's what you're saying? Because it seems like that's kind of what you're saying.
Basically, yeah. And because we don't want to accept that they finessing us into being tricked in these
domicile
in these ways.
Domicile praying and
falling on your knees.
We should be commanding. We're taking commands like we're a dog.
Yeah. It basically.
Well,
so
that's what a backwards dog. That's how you spell God.
God is dog.
God who now takes commands is a dog.
Exactly.
It's the spirit of Anubis, which is the dead. The definition of Anubis is the spirit of the dead. They place the spirit of the dead upon us. Right, because
so that's the Holy Spirit. Is what you're saying?
It's not really a Holy Spirit. It's a because Anu is the Most High, right? Anu. How I know Anu is the Most High because Anu is an Akkadian god, and I can prove Akkadian is in cuneiform and the Akashic records coincide. It's all the same, especially Anunnaki with a Q and not with a K.
Okay.
We're really dealing with the untampered knowledge of who we are through the holy tablets written by Dr. York, giving them shout outs to Malachi York from writing the L's holy tablet. But because of that holy tablet, you know what I'm saying, we can actually build. We got a foundation. It's no longer quicksand. We got a foundation that's solid and tangible enough, even though it's something different, for us to know that we safe. Okay, we're going forward with us, resurrecting from the dead, because the resurrection bears a mental resurrection. It's not a lot of us in here clinging on to these external gods that's making you believe that you got to go in, you got to go outside of yourself to pray to a God. Right. They think the resurrection is gonna be something like out of a haunted house movie. Right. It's a mental resurrection. It's really, it's just the God, the chakras, the God
awakening your
rising
God
up to the crown,
yeah, exactly.
and activating the penis, and the pineal gland,
exactly.
and that crown chakra, the third eye chakra and the crown chakra, purple, blue, is being activated, but it got to come up to Jacob's ladder in order for it to be for it to be activated. So
that's why they get the number 33 with Jesus.
Exactly,
that's what they get all of that. They get all of that from
Yes.
So it's all a metaphysical self. Okay. That's why you can't find the letter J in the Old Testament, and his name was Yahshua, because Yahshua was the one who literally was going around making sure that every Anunnaki knew that they had these same powers within themselves.
You know what?
To align their chakras.
I got a bomb. I'm about to drop it.
And heal themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I got a bomb. I'm about to drop it. You ready?
Yeah.
This is soundbite.
Drop.
This is soundbite. Y'all ready? It's a question. So you telling me that was lies? It wasn't Jesus. It was Yahshua. But then, there was this guy by the name of Dr. Henry Clifford Kinley. In 1931, he had a vision. And so he the one wrote in this book, he did these 3 ecclesiastical peace missions. He wrote in the book, told the Pope at the time that he was going to die. You know what I'm saying? And the Pope died. You feel me? But he also brought the name to the United States. This was like around the time when Yahweh ben Yahweh. And then he was, saying that, hey man, they lied about this, they lied about no J, no Jesus, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me growing up watching that in the early '80s, you feel me? Now I'm watching everybody use the name,
and
now I'm realizing that name was nothing but a new pair of Jordans too.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
Nothing but a
new pair of Jordans every week.
I remember when he was telling the Pope that the Pope had locked this kind of information up in the Vatican. 2017, they came out with an article. I can pull it up right now because I love receipts. Where the Pope say we gonna open up the Vatican, open up the doors, let the Lord in, and we gonna open up to secrecy, and we gonna admit to the world that the name that we've been holding back was Yahweh and Yahshua.
Yeah, exactly.
But look, I got this that sound bite right here. Yeah. What if Yahshua? What if there's another mystery?
Oh, there are many names.
What if Yahshua is not a man and was a woman?
Hey. Well, we've all heard that before. That's almost like the fabrication.
Hey, I'm not.
That's almost like the earth being flat. So you have to be mindful of that.
Right. And I wouldn't.
That's almost like the earth. They're saying the earth is flat, so you got to be mindful. Anything's possible.
So see, I like that you brought that up. We're gonna talk about that at another time. Okay. But that's I have no problem with that, because at the end of the day, mitochondrial DNA is where it started from. That's a female's DNA.
Yeah, manifestation.
That's a part of the silly rabbit, man. This trick for kids. We've been tricked out of realizing how important the feminine energy in the womb is. We've been tricked out of not even knowing that the Ankh is the Ankh, man. It's the circle. The circle on top is the womb. It's the circle on top is the female womb, man.
Yeah.
So look, We dealing with a lunar government. We dealing with the low frequency government. We dealing with the draconian government. We dealing with the prostitute government. I call them the prostitute government, the reptilian government,
the lizard government.
You know what I'm saying? The gay government. We dealing with the hermaphrodite government. We dealing with some mutation government.
You heard about the gay constitution?
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what we're dealing with.
We the original beings that know, okay, in this time we kind of like really don't have no excuse to like put it all together now, because we know what we dealing with. If you don't know what we dealing with, you're coming to this podcast and you're about to find out
exactly
what you're dealing with, because we can give you raw facts that you can go find for yourself. Matter of fact, we encourage you. You need to be taking notes and putting all of this down, and something that you know that you could touch. You know what I'm saying, and put your hands on. So when you do have time, you can go look at these things to make sure that what we saying to you is like we're not programming you, because that's not good. If you just sit here and don't go research and make sure nothing that we tell you is facts.
So,
you know
what's the most important thing that for the cat that's holding your phone right now? We gonna give you something to research. You know what I'm saying? Like lead you down a path, because he's saying you need to research. So we gonna find out.
You need some homework. Yeah,
do some homework. Okay, so what should they look up first? What should they be guided to?
What they should look up first, they need to start with the misnomer. Like we are better than black because black is a misnomer. Start with the fact that political science is the problem. Okay, why is the problem? Because we under the jurisdiction of the colonized government, the Ku Klux Klan government, and these terms, they own these terms.
Y'all ever saw a Ku Klux Klanman go to jail for any crimes they committed?
Never.
No, you're not.
And you never will.
So you start with that. I will start with that.
Do y'all know that they're a religious organization?
That is important.
And that's why?
Well, the organization is basically what he's saying. It's so
church, like a church.
Exactly. All of them. So they control. They are in all the major positions. I mean, they control money, banks, everything.
I would start with that. That will give you the confidence to move on to your second fact. The first,
right?
Let the misnomer. Also, too, if you're more comfortable with knowing that they ain't got no letter J, depending on who you are, you can start with either the misnomer or you can start with they ain't got no letter J in the Old Testament. I can get my confidence from the fact that I know I ain't doing nothing wrong and I ain't tripping because I decided to go with the original name that is in this older version that they gave us in this newer version.
Yes,
this new version is lying to us. You know what I'm saying? So you can start with that if you want, if that makes you comfortable.
Okay.
Then it's gonna all tie together. No matter where you start, it's gonna all eventually bring you to whatever point you didn't start at.
Gotcha.
It's gonna come together. But it's important to know that in the Tulsa, this is a good example. Why B-Lack and black and B-Less is because in Black Wall Street, those people got handled the way they got handled in Black Wall Street because they were referencing themselves as such. Black Wall Street.
B-Lack Wall Street.
I'm pretty sure if they would have been calling themselves
More
Wall Street,
Choctaw
Wall Street, especially with the correct spelling of Choctaw. Correct spelling of Choctaw is Chatta, Chatta. That when they wouldn't have dropped no bomb on them people because they would have been too worried about them Chattas having their own consul that can come and do the same damage and injury to that party, because that's a party, and either the injured party or a secure party. You You know what I'm saying?
Have the right to protect
As long
themselves.
as you're partying, you're straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got the right to protect yourself.
But you know, the time that, you know, now it's time to start handling the tick. Like, you partying too much. Like,
Right.
Let's
you gotta
talk
give
about
a
time.
ticket. Give us a ticket. You got to come in the building to come into the club on our land.
Right.
But you been getting away rent free.
Rent-free.
You know what I'm saying?
Parking free.
You parking free.
Eating free.
You know what I'm saying? You got a tab at the bar that you didn't left.
You ain't
over.
done left, ain't paid
And
nothing.
Tabs at the bar.
Tabs at the bar.
Y'all ready for this? This that moment in the show where we break when we don't break. And we let Mr. Guest Host that want to be the guest host, but he just a guest right now. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Leandre, say his last name.
Demisi.
You feel me?
Yeah, dig.
Give us a quick verse with the guitar
yeah.
that, you know, we wonder if he
Oh,
sleeps with it.
yeah. Let's do that.
I don't know if he takes a bath with it, but I think he might have.
we
He's
might.
about to serenade
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So listen,
serenade.
I want him to play Slob on My Knob by 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, no, we can't be slapping on no knobs. No, we don't do that. But what we will do is that song that we were working on now. We're working on putting out. It's called All the Time. So myself with the band, we're putting this together, and just want
The
to
creatives of Atlanta.
creators of Atlanta, give it up for them. Yes, sir. Give it up for Coach. Give it up for Coach. Yeah.
C, yeah.
Coach C. So yeah, we just want to vibe on this right quick.
All the time.
Yeah, we're hitting with all the time.
Let's do it, Mr. DeAndre. DeAndre, let's do it.
Intermission time.
All the time. All the time. All the time. 'Cause you're blowing my mind with the love that you give all the time, girl, all the time. Simply love it when we do things together. What could be better than a walk in any weather? Holding hands and we're talking about our day, and we plan our future along the way all the time. Yeah, all the time. All the time, yeah, girl, because you're blowing my mind with the love that you give. Two people together, soulmates, baby. Ooh, girl, well now, all the time. All the time, wow, girl, all the time. Simply love it when we do things together. What could be better than a walk in any weather? Holding hands and we're talking about a day, and we plan our future along the way all the time. 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 Because you're blowing my mind. Yeah.
Nice intermission. Yeah.
We just want to give you a little snap, a little run about what we got going on. Yeah, we put everything together. It's gonna really be rocking for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always can use that help for sure.
Well,
Nice intermission.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
That was nice, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I already know, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Listen to you anytime.
We enjoyed that.
Yes,
man.
sir.
We definitely enjoyed
Yes,
that.
sir. And I enjoyed it.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So, as y'all can see, Mr. Leandre, he will be invited back. He almost wasn't, but he just made it because he's. You feel me?
You feel me?
Nah, man, I enjoyed these guys thoroughly, man. We definitely just did a little touching, a little tapping on the black. The being lack. You know what I'm saying? We broke some generational curses here. If you were listening, you know what I'm saying? go ahead, and always hit the rewind button. Make sure you get back to the vibe, get the whole picture, because it will come together for you if you know what I'm saying, get your rewind on.
Yeah.
Before we do, you know what I'm saying, if you have not liked the video, go ahead. You've been here all this time enjoying yourself. Go ahead to hit that like button. You feel me? Also subscribe to the channels. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot more content. Gonna be coming to you live with a lot more. We're gonna have some superstars in the building. We already got y'all getting footage. I mean y'all
give it up.
Superstar footage. This is gonna be
Give it up.
It's gonna be viral.
man.
You feel me? So listen. I want both you guys. I'm gonna give y'all the platform to go ahead and give y'all concluding. You know what I'm saying? Details. Also, I want y'all, after y'all conclude y'all vibrations today, give them your handles. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where they can find y'all at, where they can keep in touch with this kind of information. You know what I'm talking about? And make sure they stay abreast of the situation. Y'all feel me?
Oh yeah. I'm Mr. Third Eye Coach. I'm on a platform of Instagram. You could reach me at number 3RDEYECOACH. That's the handle for the Instagram. Again, that's number 3RDEYECOACH. And pretty much any other platform I'm gonna be on, I'm gonna always have that number 3RDEYECOACH.
You feel me?
I ain't gonna really switch it up because it speaks for itself.
Come on.
What we need to do though is comment and let us know how you enjoyed everything. Yeah, let us know if you need to. Did you get the correct spelling for your homework? You know what I'm saying, that you may need the correct spelling to do your homework to next time. So next time we get this podcast going, the next one that's in line. We won't grade y'all paperwork. We won't grade that homework. We got to grade and see if y'all really took this serious enough to go do some research, so you could appreciate this information. Don't just take it from me, because I'm not your program. I'm not your God. I'm coming to give you the same information so you could be your own third eye coach. You know what I'm saying? That's what third eye coach is. Third eye coach ain't the only third eye coach. You're supposed to activate yours as well. We all gonna be third eye coaches. You know what I'm saying? But one of us gotta come and get the rest of us going.
Yes, Lord.
And I'm here. I'm here for my hood, my dudes, my niggas, my so-called niggas in the hood. Cause who here for y'all? Who can y'all relate to when it come to coming out of the lower self, tapping into your higher self, like not being looked at like you're a nerd, or you're a little bookworm, or you're not a gangster, or just because you want to vibrate on your metaphysical self and you wanna heal your trauma. Now, come on, man. Look, I'm gonna say this and I'm about to go. God, the word monster comes from moon star. Okay? Monster is moon star. So I'm telling you, it's better to be what's better than a gangster? A god, because the star, the stir in monster is actually root. It comes from the root star. Yeah. So I could do a god star, because I'm a god star. I could do what a gangster do, but a gangster can't do what a god star do. So it's best to be a god star, a godster, because you can wrap all of that gangster stuff up and all of the things that make you feel as though you got a relationship with the streets, and a relationship will makes you feel like you in a position to have that alpha male street presence. You gonna find that in being a god star, a godster. That's the real gangster. So that's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for enjoying us, and come and join us again when we ready for that next one.
You feel me?
You feel me?
I know my engineers in there hitting the
All right,
claps.
Coach.
You know, because the audience has definitely enjoyed the dissertation. Now, Mr. Leandre, I know that you have some residencies around the Atlanta area. I know that you guys are doing on Thursdays. You have is it Rose Bistro?
Rose Bistro. We're doing Blue Martini, 7 to 9, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the Blue Martini is after that. I'm not for sure. I think that's on Thursday as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but definitely tune into the Creators. That's Creators Atlanta. Yeah, the bomb. Yes, yeah, exactly. We have several. We have a lot.
What y'all do on Fridays?
Fridays right now, we're lining something up, but mostly we have Saturday. We have practice. And then after that, training.
Shout out to Coach C.
Coach C.
Yes.
Yeah.
He actually is. It's gonna be 5500 Oak Brook. What is it? Oak Brook Drive? Is that what Parkway. Right.
Parkway. Yeah.
Parkway. Suite 220. We're talking about Coach C. Bring your kids down. I'm gonna give you guys also the website. Man, he's teaching vocal lessons to the kids.
Vocal lessons, piano lessons.
Kids too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Adults as well, you know what I'm saying? But
and adults.
We're doing a giveaway too. So we're gonna actually make sure we keep you guys abreast of that. Make sure that you guys can enter to win a giveaway for our voice lessons. We're talking about being able to play the drums, piano, guitar lessons. Just all around musician. Also, he teaches also how to set up, break down instruments, you know what I mean? How to actually go do a show.
Contracts.
Contracts. Yeah, he does a whole nine. So shout out to Coach C that, helping and assisting individuals.
And Victoria.
That would like to be in the entertainment business from all.
And his wife, Victoria.
Oh, yeah. We definitely can't forget about Vicky. You know what I'm saying? Victoria over there. So shout out to the creators.
Shout out to the creators.
All big. Yeah. Again, I wanted to say LGS Studios. Shout out to such a large facility. We get lost around here all the time. Leon, him and his guitar, because they're always together. We don't know if they sleep together. We don't know if they take a bath together, but we know they're always together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Guitar was just floating around all around the studio. Hey, where do I go now? I'm lost. I'm going from corner to corner, but one thing we didn't do is let that guitar go.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So we know that they always together. Now, Leandre, what I would say to you is this. You got the creatives. I heard that y'all gonna be doing some, I think like a news or I don't know.
Yeah, we coming out with a podcast and we coming out with a podcast. We got gonna be giving auditions and things of that sort. So yeah, we got a lot going on. Also too, we got some new gigs that are coming up.
It's the Creatives.Atlanta. That's what
it's
Creatives.Atlanta, right?
It's on Instagram. Go to Instagram, Creators. You'll find the creatives. Excuse me. Yes,
Atlanta.
Yes. And you'll find all the musicians as well as the lead singers, which we all interchange. Everybody can basically play every instrument, even the singers. So it's a great surrounding of people.
How did you become a creative?
I actually found out through the drummer.
Which one is that? Who's
Krakow.
Krakow.
Okay. Yeah. Krakow. Shout out to Krakow. Yeah. Yeah, he and Jay. The brother that plays the drums. And brought me down, met Mr. C and Victoria, and went to an audition and went from there. And so been gigging ever since.
That's all right, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
How long you been with the
about a month and a half, a little bit over a month. Yeah, I just got here.
That's what's up, man. So do you have any upcoming projects that we should warn the people about?
Yeah, we working on a single. Getting ready to put that out, and videos and stuff. So got a video coming out
too, right?
Yeah, we got a couple of jingles that we're working on that we got coming out. So look forward to us doing that. We're trying to take it everywhere.
Yeah. Y'all need y'all company. I don't care if if you got skin lightening, I know.
Yeah, we do jingles and everything.
If y'all want to get popping with y'all health businesses, you feel me? I know some of y'all selling that green. He could do y'all a little jingle for that too.
All that.
You feel me?
All that.
Yeah,
dig.
Yes, Lord, man. I'm about to go ahead and turn the mic over to my guest.
One more thing. Earlier you mentioned I want to just plug myself. He plugged me earlier, but I didn't get a handle for that earlier. But the handle for that is Guys Groomsman.
Yes.
GODSGROOMSMAN. That's on Instagram. Guys Groomsman. I am a barber by day. I am a third eye coach by life. All throughout the day.
He's a celebrity barber. He really be trying to be mine.
So yeah,
Guys
groomsman.
Yeah. Stop acting crazy.
You know, I be like in the man.
You know he humble. That's just a humble brother.
Yeah. And you cut my hair, me being celebrity.
Right. You're a celebrity. Right. Celebrity barber.
Right.
Yeah. Just being humble with us.
You give me the crown, I'm a put it on it.
That's what I'm dig.
Dig.
The way you cut, we couldn't be.
Yeah. Royal.
Yeah. Guys groomsman.
Yeah.
But you was about to turn it over to me anyway. So that was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll take that.
GODSGROOMSMAN. And
one more time, brother. One more time.
Guys groomsman. GODSGROOMSMAN. Guys groomsman. If you're in the Atlanta area, you know what I'm saying? You could literally pull up on me. I did have a Booksy. I'm not doing a Booksy no more. So that's all you really need is the actual Instagram contact, because I got all the information you're gonna need to find me.
Yes, Lord.
Right.
And I can be reached Leandre Demisi. That's LeonAdra Demisi DEMEECY through the Atlanta Creatives. Also, too, you can check some of my music out. I also have it on Spotify. You can just go to YouTube if you want to check it out, whatever. But we got some projects coming out that we're gonna be a part of. It's gonna be real big. Yeah.
And I could be reached by your baby mama house. You know what I'm saying? you know, she don't want me to go.
Yeah.
Really, it's my baby mama, but you know what I'm saying? You've been claiming our children lately, so
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that's usually the way you can reach me is by your baby mama house.
And we just want to say that we love all beautiful women, but we definitely love our sisters.
Mama.
Yeah, definitely baby mamas and definitely our black women.
That's our goddess. That's our goddess. That's our mitochondria.
So we can't ever talk negative about them. Yeah.
At all.
That mighty mitochondria.
Yeah. And that's a part of growing up. I mean, when you can take what has been given to you and still turn around and not be negative about it.
Come on.
Mitochondria. 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 Mitochondria.
Shout out to the God.
Mitochondria.
The creator of all life on earth.
Right off the
The
dome.
personification of the creator.
Right off the dome.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Shout out to the mitochondria woman.
That's how we got here, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta stop. You gotta put that. You gotta put that.
Put the respect
female.
on the line.
Yeah, we gotta put that X chromosome back in perspective, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? It's so funny that you mentioned that. You know, I haven't met an ex that wasn't assassinated. Malcolm X, DMX, XXX Tentacion.
That's true. That's true.
So look like niggas don't like the exes.
They don't.
like the exes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
I
deep.
don't know an ex that hadn't been since I had ex.
That's deep. Yeah, that's true too, though.
Ex-wives.
That's
weird.
Yeah.
X ain't a good thing, you know. X is come on now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, apparently they got some haters. I know who killed XXX Tentacion.
Yeah,
Shout out to Drake. You know, excuse me, I'm supposed to. Shout out to Drake. You little killer,
Dig.
You little jealous. you envious
Yeah, jealousy
bastard.
will kill and envy.
You know, I don't give
Yes,
no
sir.
shits, and I don't give any. I can't
Oh,
curse.
we don't give it.
That's the worst thing I've said today. You know,
Yeah.
I do apologize. You know, if you get me talking about Drake, you might get me to get
Talk a little worse.
Then you get a little fire coming from me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, I do apologize for all the beautiful listeners. You know, the little S word did slip. You know, sorry, I apologize from the night war. No, all this is it's pretty good. That's good. That's all you got. Okay. Now
that'll correct itself with cleansing and
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's-
Definitely.
you know.
We gotta take out the trash.
Yeah.
Gotta take out the trash.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say it, you don't even know you say it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Also gotta pay the bills. I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, my sponsors today. You know, Bounce Snacks, Lucky Johnson, them Bounce Snacks be hard, they be fire, they be so good, man. You know, I crunch down on them Chewy joints. That's one of my favorite yays. Shout out to Bounce Snacks, you know what I'm saying? Doing their thing in the snack community. Shout out to Dream Cream. You know what I'm saying? She has this, she's from New York, the owner, y'all. She got this, it's a New York Italian ice kind of thing, you know? But it's not really Italian ice. It's definitely just a non-dairy fruit that she run through this.
That is delicious.
Come out as angels in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's fire.
I can't come to this place without getting
every flavor.
An $8 cup.
Exactly.
$5.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all ever try to smooth it?
Nah, I didn't try that one. But he told me about it. Yeah, exactly.
Man,
that's smoothie.
Yeah, it's deep.
That ice cream,
it's deep.
Just that ice cream.
That ice cream, yeah.
I thought it was all about the ice cream, so I had the smoothie today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get the smoothie next then. It's okay.
Yeah, she's definitely one to be found, man. Her food is delicious.
Oh yeah. Right. I want to say shout out to Crown's Hat Factory too. You know what I'm saying? We coming back in the building. The Royal line, and again, shout out to my baby mama.
Again, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody, man. Especially Mr. Lucky Johnson, man, for everything that he doing. LJN.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What you doing?
Bounce Snacks. What you doing now? Nothing. Shout out.
I want to say shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Coach, Mr. C, Coach C. The whole creative family and Coach, Third Eye Coach. And our host here.
That's old school right there. You bringing back the old school.
We got it. Come on, Coach. Man. We got to give it up for our coach here. We got to give it up for the host here. Yeah, excellent host, right definitely, and our guest host, definitely give it for the coach. Man. And I just want to say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The conversation is definitely on key, and I think that a lot of us can still grow with this.
Absolutely,
we entitled this the first podcast of its kind. With more to come.
Exactly, right. With more to come.
You know what? One thing I got to say before we go. We mentioned Big Face Records. I want to say shout out to Rick. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Bankston. The banker himself. You know what I'm talking about? Rick, let's get him going. What you know about Big Face? You got a little Big Face history for him. I know you're a New Orleans native. You know what I'm saying? What you know about Big Face?
Man, I know about Big Face. That was Lucky first label when he began to bounce, become the sign of bounce rap. Artist as a bounce rap manager.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really remember his first signing on a label, which we all know Tent Wall Buck may have been one of the first. You know what I'm saying? But he pretty much had some artists on that label. That was one of the labels that could have they was neck to neck with Big Boy and remember Big Boy and Cash Money was what you call it? They were like independent. That Big Face was independent, just like they right there neck to neck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I tell people all the time when they be asleep, man, I be like, bruh, man, Lucky he's so humble. That boy's a legend. That boy is one of the beasts. And you know what I love about his movement is that he pulled away from the music and he got into the thing on a whole nother level, man. He's into the Hollywood side,
man.
Movie side.
My brother got in trouble maybe like 1-2 many times, and he started sitting in that taxi cab.
I know.
In front of Lake Forest Plaza in the parking lot. 4:30, 5 a.m. Anything better than going back and forth, in and out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Building up a rap sheet more and more. Man, he ain't never looked back. You know what I'm saying, on that type of life, bro. He been going forward ever since, bro. In that taxi cab, bro.
You know what's so funny?
I used to ride to see him a lot all the time, man.
Real? Wow. So y'all go back all that long?
We went to high school together, We went to Reed together.
We don't call Reed.
We went to Reed together, man.
Y'all went to Reed together.
We went to Reed together. Man. We was in the band together. I played baritone. He played trombone. DuPont, Michael DuPont, rest in peace.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Duke. Duke was the Duke, man. Like Duke made sure we really knew music. Like we really knew how to read.
Right.
If you was gonna go to read, you had to learn how to read, man.
You went to read.
Really, you wasn't no horn holder in that band, man. We didn't play that. We didn't allow that. But yeah, man. Okay. We go back that far.
Yeah.
So I can relate to who can't relate to getting in trouble in New Orleans.
Right.
And it would not many of us get in trouble and then straighten ourselves out like Lucky.
Right.
For real, bro.
Right.
Shouts out to him, bro.
Shouts out.
Yeah, shouts out to him. You know, I don't be, like I notice he don't really like touching that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that's high school stuff, man. I did shit in high school. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to
we
say
was teenagers.
like touching that. And I just want to say, Lucky, that I think it's very inspirational. You know, because just like you say, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people that go through life and they
never get corrected.
Never get corrected, man.
Never, right.
So, man, you know, that's one of the things that I think is so inspirational about it, is that he can really relate to so many different type of people.
Yeah, take accountability, man, like he did. T took
Shout out
accountability,
to you,
man.
big dog.
Yeah, take accountability, bro.
You're a big one, big dog.
You know.
Yeah. So we didn't touch it all, man. You know, I know my guest's gonna be coming back. You know, my guest co-host, and you know, again, we just enjoyed my guest here. You know, I love y'all. It's been a man's view. You know what I'm saying? And I just been happy enough to, you know what I'm saying, sit here and vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say shout out to your baby mama that's now my baby mama. That, you know, been my baby mama. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying, baby mama.
Man, we some rap, man. We gonna be rapping.
All the goods, I want the goods. I don't want nothing else but the goods. I love goods, okay? So, you know, I like to play the diary for the girls.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't pay. You know, they pay me. It's a long story. Don't worry. Okay, listen. Check this out, y'all. Oh, in the live. It's over. What do you mean? Are you still at the thing? Yeah, click it. Yay. Shout out